craziest things that have ever happened on Black Friday. In 2013, a 34-year-old Walmart security guard was trampled to death by a bunch of angry customers. In 2011, a 32-year-old Californian woman injured over 20 people by pepper spraying them in the face after trying to get an Xbox. After a Walmart employee told a customer that he didn't know where the item was that he was looking for, he proceeded to attack the worker with his crutches. And in 2010, a shoplifter was caught on camera trying to steal a laptop from a Best Buy. There were 4 Marines at the store working for a Toys for Tots drive that chased after him. The thief then pulled out a knife and stabbed one of the men in the back. Luckily, he made a full recovery and the man was stopped. These are some of the creepiest videos on the internet. After a man's motorcycle breaks down, he begins to wander in the middle of nowhere for help. He then suddenly comes across a woman in a white dress with long black hair. He tries to ask her for help, but all she does is make weird noises at him. As she gets closer to the camera, it's apparent that her face is grayish and lifeless. The man then slowly starts to back away as he's a little frightened. The woman continues to slowly follow him, but he gets away, leaving the man and everyone else who watches the film wondering who or what this woman is. While someone is driving down a road in the middle of the night, they come across a strange-looking man with a briefcase. He then heads towards the bushes, and one by one more strange men appear. They all look and are dressed the exact same, and seem to be moving in a strange pattern. The camera then pans up and captures what appears to be a flare in the distance. This is one of the strangest videos that I've ever seen, and many people believe that this is a cult caught on camera. These are the craziest things that people have ever survived. This is Roy Sullivan, an American park ranger who lived in Virginia. Roy lived to be 71 years old, which doesn't sound too crazy until you hear his backstory. From 1942 to 1977, Roy was struck by lightning 7 times and survived each one of them. Miraculously, none of the lightning strikes greatly affected Roy, and by the end of his life, people gave him the nickname the Human Conductor. This is a picture of Julianne Kopka. At the age of 17, Julianne survived a plane crash and fell over 2 miles to the ground. She landed in the Amazon rainforest and survived for 11 days by herself. After fighting to stay alive, Julianne stumbled across a local village that rescued her. Today, Julianne is 66 years old and is alive and well. These are some of the scariest videos you will ever see. While a man films himself exploring a haunted house, he films a dark, shadowy figure staring at him down the hallway. It then immediately ducks away. Minutes later, the man is seen exploring another hallway and captures the figure again. This time, you see it walk down a hallway and then disappear. As the man leaves the house, he pans the area and captures the shadowy human figure staring at him through a window. Could this be a spirit caught on camera? This security cam footage was taken outside of a store at 3 in the morning. You can clearly see a wheelchair begin to move on its own. The chair somehow rolls itself to the left and then comes to a sudden stop. The wheelchair then begins to reverse with nobody controlling it. This footage has been proven to be real, making us wonder what was moving that chair. Things that you won't believe are true. Strawberries aren't berries, but watermelons are. The actual population of London, England is only 9,000 people. The people who live near the city don't count. The US government has a plan for a zombie apocalypse. Martin Luther King Jr. and Anne Frank were born in the same year. And finally, Yoda and Miss Piggy were voiced by the same person. Facts that might ruin your childhood. The person who voiced Lilo in Lilo and Stitch was also the actress for this girl from The Ring. The cowardly lion from The Wizard of Oz's costume was made from real lion. The reason why Jello jiggles is from the gelatin that's inside of it. Gelatin is made from a substance that comes from the bones and the cartilage of animals. And the original voice actor and puppeteer for Elmo had to resign after being accused of sexual assault. Facts about Friday the 13th. Part of the superstition around Friday the 13th comes from the Bible. Tupac died on Friday, September 13th, 1996. Famous writer Mark Twain almost skipped a dinner party because it was on Friday the 13th. He decided to go, and it turns out that he was the 13th guest at the party. And they only made enough food for 12 people. Little bit unlucky if you ask me. And on Friday, March 13th, the United States government issued a state of emergency regarding COVID-19. These are some of the strangest things that have ever been caught on camera. This video that was taken inside of a Mexican church appears to show a statue of Jesus blinking. This video has since gone viral, and many people believe that this is edited. But a group of professional video editors looked at this footage and they can't decide whether it's real or not. With nobody knowing for sure if this is real, I'll let you be the judge. This next clip was filmed outside of an Indian hospital in the middle of the night. While a man was walking home, he saw a creepy looking woman climbing up the side of the hospital building. She was dressed in all white and had long black hair. She also appeared to be super strong. Many people believe that this is a deranged hospital patient, while others think that it's a spirit. Creepy. These are some of the most mysterious photos that have ever been taken. This 1950s photograph shows a family taking a picture at their dinner table. Everything looks 100% normal until you look to the left. Next to the family is a silhouette of a falling human body coming from the ceiling. As if this photo wasn't terrifying on its own, we don't for sure know the origin of this picture. Many people believe that this is edited, while others are pretty confident that it's real. Regardless, we don't know anything about the family in this photo, making this haunting image a mystery. This picture was taken in British Columbia, Canada in 1941. It shows a large group of people with one out-of-place man. In the middle of the group, there's a man that looks way different than everybody else. His clothing looks as though it belongs 50 years into the future, and he even is holding a portable camera. This picture has been proven to be real, and many people believe that this is a legit photo of a time traveler. But skeptics argue that everything he has on was available in the 40s, just not that popular. But I'll let you be the judge. Is this a time traveler? These are some of the strangest things that have ever been caught on camera. This footage taken in the mountains of North America appears to show it looks like a Bigfoot. Despite the poor footage, there's definitely a large black shadow in the woods. While the man filming originally thought that this was a bear or an elk, he began to realize that this looked a lot like a human. If you pause the video at the perfect time, you can even see the animal's torso, shoulders, and hands. Could this be proof of a Bigfoot? This next clip was taken in Indonesia in the middle of the night. It shows a piece of exercising equipment moving all by itself. While many people claim that this is the wind, there's no breeze on Earth that can make this machine pump. And only one side was moving. Skeptics believe that this is 100% real, and there is yet to be an explanation as to what was caught on camera. Celebrities that have committed crimes. In 1993, Snoop Dogg was charged with first-degree murder after one of his rival gang members was found dead in the streets. A man was killed in a drive-by shooting, and Snoop Dogg was driving the car. In 1995, Snoop and his friend who shot the gun were found innocent by the jury, and he's a free man to this day. In October of 1978, comedian and voice actor for Buzz Lightyear Tim Allen was arrested for drug trafficking after he was found with over a pound of a certain white powder. Tim was facing life in prison, but he provided the names of the other men that were involved with the deal. Because of this, his sentence was reduced to just 3 to 7 years in prison, and he was released after being in prison for 2 years and 4 months.